Welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman, and with me now is Ashley Cubbage. She is a speech pathologist and owner of Now We're Talking Therapy Services that focuses on the pediatric population.
Yes.
So welcome to Talk of the Town.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Robyn.
Yes.
Thank you.
So let's talk about the services you provide
Yeah.
for children. And you mentioned in the notes that early intervention is key with the pediatric population.
So important. Their research has always shown us and is continuing to show us that the earlier these kiddos receive intervention, if you notice any kind of slight delay or concern with a child not hitting a milestone, the earlier that they receive help, the less likely they are to need help as they get older when they're in a more formative stage of, schooling and those kinds of things. So if you help them young, they won't need it when they're older.
And you said that you have, of course, the in-house, but then you also go to schools and homes and all of that. And you not only provide speech pathology services, but physical therapy and occupational therapy. You have
Yes.
18 people that work
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
Congratulations, that's great.
Thank you. We have a tremendous staff. We are very fortunate. We have a really talented group of young individuals who have dedicated their lives to these therapy services. And we see children in our clinic location, and then going off of the importance of early intervention, we'll see those young kids when they're still at home or still in their preschool environment or even the private schools in our low country area.
How does a parent know that their child needs an intervention or
That's a
help?
great question, and I think we've really seen that over these last, couple of years with COVID and kids not being in some of the social environments that they used to be in.
Right.
But the biggest things I was thinking about what I would say, and I'm a mom, I have these young kiddos too, is if you start to see your child experience frustration with, simple daily routines. So not being able to communicate, you're handing them a sippy cup and they are mad, but they're not able to tell you, I'm not wanting this cup, I'm wanting the Cheerios behind you, Mom. But if they're not able to communicate that effectively, you're gonna see that frustration. So I would tell parents to really look at that because kids are smart and they'll figure out a way to tell you what they want. But if they're having trouble bridging that gap, that's when I would talk to your pediatrician about it.
Right, and that's what you said. It's important to have that first conversation with the doctor,
Yes.
and then he can refer
Totally.
to you. And you
Yep.
all do offer free developmental screenings.
Yes, we do.
So talk about that.
So if you're a parent and you have any kinds of concerns about your child's development as far as speech goes, maybe gross motor, if you have a almost 1-year-old who's not walking yet, in the occupational therapy department, if you have a kiddo who you're just not sure, they're not really getting some of those play skills, maybe their attention doesn't seem to all be there, parents can contact us, set up a free screening. It'll be anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes with one of our appropriate professionals. And at that point, we would then give you information about here's a couple things you can do at home, or why don't you talk to your pediatrician and come back and see us for a full evaluation.
Okay. You said earlier you have an incredible team.
Yes.
Talk about them.
They inspire me every single day. These professionals eat, sleep, breathe their patients. I mean, these are the type of girls who on the weekend, they're taking continuing education courses. They're at our office printing off home education booklets for families. During COVID, the teletherapy creativeness that they came up with just blew me away.
Now, Ashley, you brought up COVID several times.
Yes.
How has that set a lot of our children back?
It's really interesting because our kids, they're resilient, but they know that something was different.
Yes.
The face masks,
Right.
research is really being heavily invested in right now to see if that caused any delays. I still think we don't know.
Right.
We still will wear masks if appropriate, if families have concerns, but we just try to emphasize the resilience of these kids and how early intervention, if you have a concern after this time, come see us.
And you're located right over the bridge, right across from Moss Creek.
Yes, right in the Bridge Center is the official name.
And you are, the website is nwt-therapy.com.
Yes.
Ashley,
Yes.
Great interview.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you so much for
interesting.
having us.
Good business.
Thank you.
Thank you.